Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. If you were drawn to this message based on the title, that means this message is for you. I was just hanging out, trying to enjoy a few hours of rest on this good Saturday when I received a channeled message. It started out with a channeled song, which you will see in the message that's going to come after this. The bottom line is there are a lot of divine masculines whose hearts are awakening at this time that are ready to come in and communicate their love and admiration for the divine feminine. They are realizing they have missed out on a lot of time and opportunities with you, being absent, being distracted, and somebody is ready to come in and fight for their love. To say the energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine collective is strong is an understatement. Communication is coming in fast. In divine feminines, you need to be prepared for this. Whether you are a feminine or masculine, divine feminine and divine masculine is about the energy that someone carries. So as you listen to the message, flip it where it goes. But at the end of the day, communication is happening. Hearts are awakening. People are tired of missing out on love. Somebody's ready to fight for it. Will you be ready? Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. You guys, I have a channeled message from somebody's divine masculine. This is a person who basically saying it ain't over till it's over. This is the channeled song that I received, and it is literally called It Ain't Over Till It's Over, and it's by Lenny Kravitz. And it goes, here we are still together, we are one. So much time wasted playing games with love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside. But baby, it ain't over till it's over. So many years we've tried to keep our love alive. But baby, it ain't over till it's over. How many times did we give up, but we always work things out? And all my doubts and fear kept me wondering if I'd always be in love. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside. But baby, it ain't over till it's over. So many years we've tried and kept our love alive. 'Cause baby, it ain't over till it's over. Somebody's divine masculine is like, okay, I understand we're in separation and you're not talking to me and you mad and everything, but it ain't over until it's over. So somebody's trying to come in and fight for your love. It seems they're not willing to give up so easily. Maybe, you know, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine, somebody's not willing to let some type of love connection go very easily. And I feel like there's a message here. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Divine Headquarters Oracle, see what the spiritual message is, and then get some messages from Journey of the Divine Masculine, maybe a few from the Romance and Love Oracle and the Music Oracle. But let's see. Wow. Confirmation, collective, old lover returns. So this is obviously somebody from your past who was trying to come in with some level of bravery. They got some things to say. They feel like they have let fear keep them from you long enough. And it seems like in this photo, they've gone through a lot. They've aged in your separation, but they are ready to come back and be brave and fight for this connection between the two of you. Maybe they've had to battle a lot of demons within, self-doubt, fear, insecurities. They lacked courage when you guys were together before, and it caused a separation in some way. They let you down. They didn't protect you. They didn't protect you from the people, places, and things that ultimately destroyed your connection in the past. And no matter how long it's been since you guys have been apart, they have never forgot you. They've never forgotten how beautiful you are, how you made them feel. But they know that they were not brave enough before. They were still emotionally immature. They were still this child deep down that was not ready to step up and be your protector against any and everything known and unknown, seen and unseen, foreign or domestic. They did not proclaim their love for you in a way that made you feel protected, and you felt like you had to walk away and protect yourself because they were not brave enough to protect you. Wow. This is all happening in divine timing. Ah, confirmation collective. Wow. Wow. You have been thinking of them and they have been thinking of you this whole time. Wow. And in the past, they were the magician in the reverse. They tried to control you with manipulation to keep you stuck, even though they knew that they were not brave enough to truly protect you. They manipulated your thoughts into constantly thinking of them in order to keep you around, but eventually you decided to take your power back. You are not going to allow them to keep you stuck in a situation with no forward movement where you did not feel safe. Yes, and you were spiritually guided to walk away in the past. This person is also looking into you, trying to figure out what you have going on, trying to look into your life to see where you are, if you are angry, if you are progressing, if you have new things coming in, because this person cannot get you off of their mind. Somebody's coming in with something to say. Wow. Let's see what's going on with this divine masculine who's saying it ain't over till it's over, apparently. Yeah, like I said, they're going to come in asking for forgiveness. And this is going to happen in divine timing. They're going to come in vulnerable. They've been crying over you, thinking about you. Like I said, they've thought about you a lot in the time of separation. Wow. What else? Yeah. Their judgment before was clouded, unable to think clearly, unable to make decisions, poor concentration. They had so many people in the background external to them, and also their own insecurities, their own fears that kept them from truly standing 10 toes down for you, for holding up their sword against anybody trying to harm the connection, harm you. People around them kept their mind clouded by their opinions. They planted self doubt in this person's head constantly because they knew the connection between the two of you. They saw how deeply you felt for each other, even though your person felt it. They didn't trust it. Yeah. But they've had a revelation. Something big has revealed to them physically and or emotionally, the connection between the two of you. Wow. Whether this is from a spiritual, maybe a reader, guidance that they've received, whether this was in their dreams, something happened to this person on a physical and emotional level where they feel enlightened about the connection between the two of you. They know that they need to come in and ask for forgiveness because they did not stand 10 toes down for you. They were not the divine masculine that you needed from them. So, yeah, they've been doing some soul searching and this thinking that they've been doing about you. They realized that their judgment was clouded by maybe magic done, negative words spoken about you, the connection that made them doubt. But they are consciously considering their own motives and values at this time. They are truly trying to understand who they are and what they really want. And if this connection is that important, like they said, it ain't over till it's over, apparently. And they feel this very strongly. Yes, they have become a warrior, awakened warrior of the heart, surrendered to ego and struggle, reconnected with their heart space, and the divine has returned to love. They are understanding that love is the true abundance, that you had that between the two of you. They realized how much you truly cared for them, how much you were in love with them when you were together. They couldn't see it at the time. They thought that you were love bombing them or gaslighting them or breadcrumbing them or doing things in order to obtain things from them. And that is what people placed in their head that kept their thoughts clouded. But that is because the people in their life, that's exactly what they did. They took from them, manipulated them. So you coming in with your feminine divine energy and having this unconditional love for them and pouring into them seemed fake. It was not real. It was an illusion that you were creating in order to take from them as well. That clouded their judgment. They are ready to come in and be transparent, honest, open, and vulnerable with communication, nothing to hide. Again, they know that they need to come in with transparency because you will not even open the door of communication if you feel any level of manipulation or negativity or trying to control a situation that you've saved yourself from, that you were spiritually guided to walk away from so that you can heal. You have fully healed. So you are not going to reopen the door to somebody, confirmation, who is not healed, who is just coming in to play with your heart again. But if this is a divine masculine, really in their warrior energy, who is now awakened to their heart space, that has surrendered to that ego, that pride, which created the struggle, that hid their insecurity when you were together, if they have surrendered this and they are truly reconnected, it is possible communication can happen here. Let's get a few more. Yes, they have clarity about you, divine feminine. They have clarity. They're able to see things clearly. They understand the situation now, the people around them that were manipulating them, the places that they were connected to that were not good. They are truly seeing things for what they truly are. And it is a hard sight, a hard truth. But I feel like it has also brought them peace, lifted a heavy weight that's been on their shoulder. Yeah, confirmation. They have awakened. Change in behavior, slowing down to reflect, deepening emotional well being. They have shifts in their priorities and values. They have transformed their inner world. They have an inner understanding. They have clarity. They received, I'm telling you, this revelation, whether this was in their dreams, just a physical, emotional change. Their heart has been awakened to the emotional connection between the two of you that you had and how important it was to who they were as a person, to their physical well being. Maybe they have been not feeling well in your separation as well. not just emotionally, mentally, but also physically. They realized that you were the healing energy in their life that they could not see clearly when they had you. Wow. They said it ain't over till it's over. Apparently, if they want full commitment here, this is somebody who has such clarity that their end goal is marriage. They are wanting to be connected to fully with their divine feminine. This person is not playing around. This awakening has taking them on a completely new path, one that they never thought was possible. Maybe they have been asleep for a very long time, and the people in their life wanted to make sure it stayed that way. But the spell has been broken with the magician in the reverse. The clarity has come, the revelation has come. They have become their own warrior, and they realized that they needed to be the warrior for you in the past, but they were not brave enough because they let fear and insecurity and external factors control their thoughts, even though deep down they knew what they felt, but they didn't trust what they felt at the time. So they did not protect you because they could not even protect themselves. But now this energy, this inner child within has been brave enough to pick up this heavy sword of truth, of clarity, of strength, of bravery, and they are ready to defend any and everyone against you, because they realize how precious of a gem you are to them, how much you healed them, mind, body, and spirit, how much love they felt, which they never felt, and they lost the day that you walked away and didn't realize how much it would affect their life. They went through a downward spiral where they ran out in the streets looking for what they had lost in you, not realizing that you were one of a kind. You are not someone that could be replaced, especially your energy. They took your energy for granted in the past. Your energy kept them alive and well. It helped them to grow, heal, and evolve, but they took it as their own. They never gave you the credit for the position that you held in their life. And when they lost you, they felt it wholeheartedly in the little bit of heart space that they actually had. But now they are ready to come back and fully show their commitment to you. Yeah, they have walked away from another relationship, person, place, toxic habit, thoughts, etc. They have truly worked on healing who they are deep within. And this was very hard for them because, again, they were so clouded. Wow. Wow. They have not had a level of intimacy physically, emotionally, something more than just sex since walking away from you. Yes, they probably rebelled and connected with others, thinking that it would take away how they felt or it would get rid of their thoughts of you, but it did not. It didn't work. Nothing worked. And they are missing those intimate moments, those moments that you had together, even those moments where you were not physically connected, those moments when you were just able to sit with each other in the silence, sit with each other and just hold each other, just stare into each other's eyes. They knew that you could see down to their soul and it scared them. So they ran from it. They knew that you saw beyond the surface when nobody else seemingly paid attention. Oh, but there were people in their lives who knew who they were deep down, but they kept it from them. They clouded their judgment about who they are, how special they were, how important and unique they were. And they made them feel insecure about their uniqueness to the point where they feared it. They did everything they could to conform, to people please. No more. There is now true clarity and awakening in this person, and they know what they want, which is you, divine feminine. Yes, there is no more deception. They are taking off the mask. They are coming in with true transparency. They realize that there was intentional lies told to them, other people around them in their life that were wearing masks because they saw how happy you made them. They did not want them to have that happiness because they never had it. So they deceived them and made them look at you as the manipulator, as the bad person, as someone that was taking from them, trying to deceive them. Yeah, but they've thought about this. They've had time to contemplate on this. And now they're knowing what their next moves are, which is coming in and fighting for this. Yes, they have found balance. They have found balance within self. They are now realizing how out of balance they were for a very long time. And they know that balance is only going to be found if they are able to come back to you. Wow. Wow. Confirmation. Divine masculine is coming in and asking his divine feminine to stand by me. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid just as long as you stand by me. This person realizes that you are their inner strength. You made them feel brave, courageous. You made them feel divine. You encouraged them in ways that nobody ever had. Your words gave them a reason to hold their head up high, even when they doubted themselves. It made them strong enough to pursue things that they never thought they could, but without you, they have missed that. They feel empty. And when the night falls, all they do is think of you. When they look at the moon, these moons have been very, very influential to their emotional awakening, their heart space. When they see the moon, they think about you. They connect you to the moon because you are the one thing that they hold within, that they keep hidden. That means so much. And no matter how dark the night is, they know the moon will always be there. And that's how they see you, divine feminine. Wow. What else? Yes. You are all they have. Don't leave me, please, by LL Cool J. The nights I've waited up for you, promises you made about coming through. So much time has been wasted. That's why I had to replace you. Like I said, this person tried to find a way to replace you with somebody who was not you, and they are realizing that is not where they belong. This is, they were deceived by somebody they tried to replace you with. They are now awakened. They have clarity, and it breaks their heart. But they are trying to find the courage to come back and fight for this because they realize who their divine feminine truly is. Yes, and they realize that this was just third-party interference. Wow. What else? Yeah, and they've now had enough of it. They are now fighting for what it is they want because they realize you are worth fighting for. They feel like everything will be okay. You are what keeps them calm in the chaos. When they think of you, they are nostalgic for you, divine feminine. So, like I said, for somebody's divine masculine is saying it ain't over until it's over. So here they come. Be prepared. That's what I have for you. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye. Wow, that was a deep one.